What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. I want to take a look at a dynamic Mexican bantamweight champion of the world, Rockabye Ruben Olivares. From Mexico City, Mexico. Born January 14th, 1947. Stood 5 foot 5.5 inches and weighed 112 to 113.5 pounds. Now, Ruben Olivares began his professional debut January 4th, 1965. He fought some of the greatest fighters of his time, Alexis Arguello, Bobby Chacon, just to name a few. Indian Red Lopez was a dynamic fighter. He lost his title to Salvador Sanchez. So let's take a look at Ruben Olivares' fight career. Now, as I stated, Ruben Olivares began his professional debut January 4th, 1965, but I want to start his career off on March 31st, 1968, with Salvador Baroni. He knocked him out in 3 rounds in Mexico City, Mexico. April 27th, Manuel Areno, Mexico City, knocked him out in 6 rounds. Kid Gablin knocked him out in 4 rounds, May 20th of 1968. He would go on and fight Enrique Yapes, knocking him out in 5 rounds, June 25th. And he would have continuous knockout streaks from 1968, 1969, all knockouts. 1970, let's go back to 1969. August 22nd, Lionel Rose, fantastic fighter, Los Angeles, California. He would knock him out in 5 rounds and win the World Bantamweight Championship of the world. Now, Lionel Rose was a very, very good fighter. He had an outstanding career himself. And I remember that fight at that time, no one thought that Ruben Olivares would win that fight. He was not that heard of. Most of his fights were in Mexico. And it was a very, very good fight. I saw it on Telemundo. Telemundo was a Latin channel. I'm not sure if it's still around or not, but that's where I saw a lot of my Spanish fights. And that fight happened to be on. It was an outstanding fight. And Ruben Olivares became a household name after that fight. 1970, Angel Hernandez knocked him out in 3 rounds, February 22nd, 1970. He would fight Chucho Castillo in Inglewood and defeat him in 15 rounds and retain the World Bantamweight Championship of the world. But that wouldn't be the first time he would fight Chucho Castillo. Chucho Castillo was a very good fighter, as you will see. October 16th, Chucho Castillo, Los Angeles, California. He would be knocked out by Chucho Castillo. In the 14th round, he would lose his World Bantamweight Championship of the world. 1971, he would get a 6-round knockout and face Chucho Castillo again on April 3rd of that year, 71. And he would defeat him in 15 rounds and regain the World Bantamweight title. He would continue with more knockouts. On December 14th, he would face De Jesus Pimento, Los Angeles, California. He would knock him out in 11 rounds and retain the World Bantamweight Championship of the world. 1972, March 19th, as you can see here, Rafael Herrera. August 19th, Godfrey Stevens. He would defeat him in 10 rounds. 1973, Bobby Chacon, June 23rd, 1973, Los Angeles. He would knock him out in 9 rounds. Now, that was shocking when he knocked out Bobby Chacon, because Bobby Chacon was on a roll. He had great fights with Bazooka Limon, Alexis Arguello, just to name a few. So that was shocking when he knocked out Bobby Chacon. But he did. 1974, he would have more knockouts and war wins, but he would be knocked out himself in the 13th round on November 23rd, 1974, against the great Alexis Arguello in Los Angeles, California. And that was expected because of the styles and the stature of both men. Alexis Arguello was on a roll. As you know, Alexis Arguello would be knocked out by Aaron Pryor twice. Greatest fights of all times. But that was expected in 1974. Tijuana, he would face Ben Ortiz, and he would knock him out in 7 rounds on April 7th. That was a good comeback fight. June 20th, Bobby Chacon, Los Angeles, California. He would knock him out in 2 rounds. WBC Featherweight Championship was on the line. September 20th, Dave Cody, Los Angeles, California. He would lose to him in 15 rounds for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. December 4th, Danny Indian Red Lopez, Los Angeles, California. He would be knocked out by him in 7 rounds. Lopez was one hell of a fighter. I remember that fight with him and Salvador Sanchez. Dynamic fight. 1976, he would fight Jose Cervantes. Los Angeles, California. He'd be knocked out in 6 rounds. 1977, August 20th, Bobby Chacon, Los Angeles, California. He would lose to him in 10 rounds. December 6th, Vicky Gutierrez, San Antonio. He would defeat him in 10 rounds. 1978, April 28th, he would face Jose Luis Ramirez. Ramirez was a phenomenal fighter. He had over 100 fights. Remember his war with Julio Cesar Chavez. I believe Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker was robbed in that fight with Jose Luis Ramirez. But Ramirez would fight Rosario, and he would knock him out. Fantastic fight, Jose Luis Ramirez. And he knocked him out in 2 rounds. So that was a fantastic win by Ruben Olivares. And his last fight was November 20th, 1978 against Isaac Vaga, Houston, Texas. He would knock him out in 2 rounds. So Ruben Olivares' total bouts was 94. He had 75 knockouts. He'd be stopped in 6 rounds. But if you look at the fighters he fought, fantastic fighter. Dynamite. So I just wanted to show you Ruben Olivares. I had this personally autographed by him. And I appreciate that dearly. Salute to Ruben Olivares, fantastic fighter. This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. All great fighters are never forgotten on my channel. Salute to my subscribers. One love.